Hello, my name is Lisa Daner. I am a reading teacher here at Heritage Elementary, and I wanted to spend just a few minutes talking to you about how to encourage your child to read over the course of the summer. So, the most important aspect of learning to be a reader is to find the joy in reading, the enjoyment and the pleasure in reading. And that comes with a few things. The first thing that is so important for young children and adults as well is to be able to select books that you are interested in, so that when you read and you sit down to do that reading work, it becomes a pleasurable experience. So as young children are working on developing those reading skills, it's important that they have some book choice. So in my reading classroom, my students, they are able to choose from little book baskets of books that are at their appropriate reading level. However, I have fiction and nonfiction mixed in. I have multiple different types of characters that they might be interested in reading about. We have funny books. We have books filled with drama and excitement. And so over the course of the year, they're developing the understanding of the types of books that they, as readers, would be interested in. So book selection is an important aspect of reading and enjoying reading over the course of the summer. The next topic that we were addressing this week in my classroom is finding a great reading setting, a place that you would like to read. For myself, I have a comfy chair at home. I usually get a fuzzy blanket and make sure I have something to drink and maybe a little snack to nibble on as I settle in to read a good book. This weekend, I went to a great little coffee shop in downtown Columbia, and they have a rooftop area where you can sit outside and read. And that reminded me that, boy, I just really enjoy reading outside. And so that's another thing that you can do within your home. Find a really special spot that you want to be able to read, or find a cool spot in the yard and be outside and enjoy a good book. Go to the park and read a good book. You can read a book anywhere. It's equally important to read to your kids. So I really want to encourage parents to take the time to read to your kids. They don't always have to be the one reading to you. You can find a wonderful chapter book or a book series that they would be interested in listening to. I know when my girls were younger, I read the Harry Potter book series to them, and they loved that. As a child is listening to an adult read, they're able to focus more on those comprehension skills. So instead of worrying about the decoding and understanding of the words and the print in front of them when they're reading, they get to shift into focusing entirely on the enjoyment of the story, what's taking place in the story, and the overall understanding of what is happening in a story. So having a child read on their own in a book that's appropriate, or an adult reading to a child, is another amazing gift that we can give to our children over the course of the summer. Finally, I would just like to say the most powerful thing you can do is have consistency and routine when it comes to reading. Make sure that over the summer you are reading on a regular basis and for a consistent amount of time. So I always recommend at least 5 days a week. And depending on the age, if it's a younger student in first grade, they could read 15 minutes to 20 minutes. If they're in second grade, 20 minutes to 30 minutes. So find a regular set schedule that you think you can stick with for the summer. If you miss a day or two, it's not a big deal, but it's really the power comes in overall consistency with the practice. I hope you have a great summer. Enjoy those books and keep on reading.
Hi, my name is Angie Wolf, and I am a ELA 6th grade reading teacher at the middle school. I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about some opportunities to help your students not have that summer slump. Magazines are a great way to get middle school kids interested in reading. They get to choose what they want to read about. There are a variety of magazine topics out there. There are even a lot of them online that you can see. And if you make it a family activity, it's even better. That way they don't feel like they're being punished and sent to the room to read. And then you could even take turns telling each other what your favorite parts are, what was most interesting or intriguing to you. it only has to be, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, just kind of making reading a priority no matter what you do.